Good morning. It is cold out this morning. It's Sunday morning, and I haven't been out to run for about 3 days. One of those days is because it was raining. It was like freezing rain. Not a good running condition. But the other day was I spent all day in bed, just kind of in a depression, and been kind of looking for a word of, things, because yes, I too get that way because of, the position I am in. People tend to put you up on pedestals, and then when you, fail them, then it comes crashing down. And here's what I've learned is this morning, I got a word from Joel Osteen, basically talking about, and this is so true, especially in our business and just me personally, because I am so driven and goal-oriented, and I speak my goals, and sometimes people, don't like to hear it. And most of the time, those people are the people closest to you, like your family and friends. They don't like to see you succeed because they want you to stay where you're at. And that's just the way it is. And I'm not being disrespectful. It's just keeping it real. That's the way it is. But the more success you have, the more opposition that you face. And, it's like, Joel Osteen said it perfectly, don't be where you're tolerated, go where you're celebrated. And like for me, even in my training business, people came to me because I got results, and they just tolerated me pretty much. And I understand that. It's okay. There's maybe one or two that, that I still hang out with or pour into, because we're like-minded. But what I want to tell you today is there's always, the pain that you're feeling today is nothing compared to the joy that's coming. Because now I feel so much joy, because I know, it's just, people get in funks. And for me, it's just because if I don't running is kind of my antidepressant, so to speak. Because right now, I feel amazing, and my head is clear, and I understand what's happening. And I always understood, what was happening when I get that way. The enemy is putting thoughts in your head, but that if those thoughts make you feel anxious or angry, that they're not from God. It's just, I know that you guys like my headband. Isn't that cool? I got this from Ladies Alive yesterday. This is the place where I am celebrated, and a bunch of women who probably deal with the same stuff I deal with, especially the ones that are having success. We get stones thrown at us all the time. But you know what we do with those bricks and stones? Is we build a big old house with them. But anyway, so today I just want to give you hope that the pain that you're feeling isn't nothing compared to the joy that's coming. And, go where you're celebrated. And, Jesus said in Matthew 10, I think it's 4 or 14, one of them, basically, when you go into a town and people reject you, just dust yourself off and, keep on stepping. Because, like I said, when you have success, and it's mostly, for me, it is my, my friends and family. And I spent my whole life trying to, prove something to people. I've always been a people pleaser. Most of my life, my mom or my dad or my brothers and sisters. And that got me nowhere. They tolerated me pretty much. But now I know that, I was created for greatness, and I now hang out with people who do celebrate me and see that in me and pour into me, because I too need poured into. But when yesterday you have people come up to you that you don't really know, but they thank you for being so bold and speaking, the things that you went through in life. And I don't even really think about it much, because I'm just that way. I just feel God put me through the things that I went through in life so that I could witness to other people. And so when people come and appreciate that from you, and they're like, you're so brave, and you put it out there, and you don't have fear of rejection, that really makes, if I could change one person's life, then I've done my job. And so today, go out and be a difference maker, and have a great Sunday.